we should romanticize consensual DA. No, the heck you should not. Stuff like this is why Twitter is always seen as the biological petri dish of the internet. Hello everybody, and welcome back to another video for the day. We're going back in the good old faithful and unfortunately ever so not ending /iamatotalPOS, because the world is still a horrible place and it's not getting any better anytime soon. But if you guys would love to be absolutely amazing, show your support and see more videos like this one in the near future, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below to start up the wholesome internet discussions, and if you guys have not already, subscribe to the channel and turn on the notifications. My company will weather this economic recession for one main reason. 50% of our employees are located in the Philippines and earn $10,000 a year on average, or $5 an hour. No employment taxes, no worker compensation, no health care. Also, loyal, hardworking, kind team members. Yes, and thank you for admitting to exploiting overseas workers in a very bad environment. It's got the same vibe as any business that have stated in the past 2 years that they've had record profits because they've increased prices but not wages. Let's be real here. We've made $500 more million than we have in the last year. No shit, you doubled the price on everything. My work ain't no exception. I got $120 bags of dog food and I wish I was joking. Please stop letting the air out of the tires. I need these bikes to get to work from your neighbor.
You're too bad, so sad. Us motorists want our parking spots back, blank. Your options: buy a car, buy your own bicycle, walk, take transit, or join Evo. What the crap is Evo? Way to go, pulling off flawlessly that wonderful if you're homeless, just buy a house energy. Yeah, you know, just that'll make the world a wonderful, better place. And it's not like the people that rent these things always decide to throw them on the side of the road like trash. Most of the time when it comes to these types of like bike rental places, you pick them up and you drop them off at designated areas. But no, for some reason, some people hate cyclists with so much passion that they see them and they think, I got nothing better to do, but I'm gonna make myself feel just a smidge better by letting out the air in the wheels so that nobody else can use them, meaning that they stay there longer. Way to go, thinking that you're the solution to a problem, but nope, you're very much the problem. Ah yes, isn't nature so beautiful? I love it when you could see naturally grown beer cans. The people that think that it's perfectly acceptable to chuck trash into nature, or in this case, go out of your way to beautifully hang it up, is the exact type of person where if I had a time machine, I very much wish I could show their parents what they would become so that they would decide to wrap it up that night, you know, instead of the whole shoot you gooma dude. Like I said, Trojan, if you ever need an idea for a commercial, shoot me a message. To all worshippers of the make-believe religion of Islam. Oh boy, why am I getting the feeling that this person who wrote this shares brain cells off of the title alone? This heartfelt letter is to express my sincere sorrow about the events in Turkey and Syria. However, I wish to make it clear that it is not heartfelt sorrow, and I feel that thousands of people died. I am only sincerely sorry that more Muslims didn't die. 20,000 plus dead was no way near enough. There should have been at least 2 million dead at the very minimum. I could not stop smiling watching people being pulled from the rubble. Thankfully, some dead. Sadly, some still alive. I really hope that recent earthquake will be one of many more to come. The more Muslims that suffer, the better. Where are your make-believe homosexuals, Allah and Prophet now, I wonder? Still condoning the horrible things of underage children, I bet? At least I feel that justice has been served for all of the suffering your pathetic make-believe religion of peace has caused. It is extremely comforting to know that many of your pointy-bearded attendees will undoubtedly have lost entire family members following the earthquake. This has has got to be the best news anyone who hates Muslims as much as I do could ever hear about. It is simply fantastic. No doubt you Muslim vermin will now be beating Islamophobia, which incidentally is a made-up word that doesn't exist by crybaby Muslims. Go ahead, scream Islamophobia, because I know for sure that I am not the one hoping for another earthquake, or that many more Muslims die or perish in the coming days. I pray that this happens. Please feel free to forward this to whomever you wish. I hope you all rot.
What happened to life, liberty, the pursuit of happiness, and, having freedom of religion and everything? Because last I can recall, the last person to hate an entire population of people because they practice a certain specific religion very much is the reason why nobody goes around wearing that central face mustache anymore. If you need an example of one that I can say on YouTube, Charlie Chaplin. Just wait until this dude realized that there were other people in the world that had the exact same energy when the towers fell in September of 2001. And, oh wait, if he saw that, then that would not be okay either. Yeah, and here's the thing. Don't think it's cool to wish death on a specific religion, just because that religion ain't yours. Everyone should have the ability to practice their own religion, but at the same time, they should not be able to think anything less of somebody else because they practice X religion, or think like this person and want them all to die because they practice X religion. A man has been arrested after tickling and licking a 7-year-old boy's feet at Urban Air Adventure Park. Hold on, I need to take a double shot. What the? A Valentine's Day dinner reservation, $29. Yeah, a reservation that you made for free. For those who want a nice Valentine's Day reservation at a restaurant, I am selling a reservation between 6 p.m. and 7 p.m. for Mahogany Steakhouse, Red Prime Steakhouse, or Patronum Italian restaurant. Perfect for a last-minute date night. A PayPal only. Okay, sir, I gotta ask, how bored were you? Up until I initially saw it, I thought that shoes was the weirdest thing that people would be scalping, but no, for some reason, if you're bored and you're lonely enough, you'll try to scalp freaking everything at this point. What are you gonna try to get next? Freaking zoo tickets to double charge or price gouge people with? How about you guys let me know down below something that would just be absolutely ridiculous to scalp so we can give these dinguses an idea of some new stuff to try. I could use more content on the channel. Just watch, I'll even give them the first one that they can go after, frickin' Hershey bars. New Palestine disaster, filling the Ohio River with dangerous chemicals, poisoning the water of Yokel Central. Gee, that's too bad. Perhaps they'll reevaluate their voting pattern a bit. Ah yes, because the person that they elected to office definitely had a correlation with a train derailment. What's next? Are you gonna blame the person in office when you get carjacked? Or how about when your credit card declines? That seems like a fitting one you'd probably use. Heck, this dude seems like the lovely type of person that would even blame the person in office because they inserted their card wrong and it got a chip malfunction. A man orders 200 chicken nuggets at McDonald's drive-thru and then cancels at the window in a TikTok prank. Remember those "is this the prank, bro" videos where a bunch of folks who can't really understand comedic nuance thought it was funny to go and pull up people's pants in an unknown neighborhood and they ended up getting slapped upside their heads? And as they were getting beaten, they immediately started tapping the wall saying, "Prank, prank, prank." Well, there are some people who don't get that the best pranks don't have real-world implications. Now they can convince people that they are engaging in a scenario that could have real-life consequences, or have them briefly questioning their sanity. Take Ashton Kutcher's Punk'd, for example. Beyonce didn't really ruin Christmas for a bunch of people when that tree she was topping with a light came crashing down, but for a brief minute, she thought she did. Unfortunately, if this guy thought he was being funny or slick by pulling a prank on a McDonald's worker by telling them that they wanted 200 chicken nuggets, only to cancel the order for that at the window when he finally pulled up to pay. After telling a worker that he has no intention of taking the 200 nuggets into the car with him or paying for them, the young woman stands there aghast for a few seconds before finally turning around to another worker and saying, I quit in utter disbelief. Adding insult to injury, after he receives the fries, he asks another employee who handed him the food for the tartar sauce that he originally requested. After she shuts the window, he pulls away laughing. A number of TikTokers said that they couldn't understand why he thought this would be a funny thing to do to the food service workers, at the majority of, if not all of those nuggets would more than likely just get thrown away. Others said that it's not cool to prank a food service industry workers because they don't get paid enough for this kind of nonsense from customers recording TikToks in the drive-thru. Stuff like this is very much the reason why I wish that places like McDonald's had a policy where if you ordered an immense order, that you had to come inside and pay for it before they started making it. If they did that, then there would be a lot less people doing this, and if it's some kind of a thing, they should be able to deny a return for any reason necessary. You want to do an It's a Prank Bro video? Congratulations, you now have 200 nuggets that you're not really going to be able to have unless you wind up killing all 200 nuggets. And for myself, when I used to work at Papa John's and everything, when somebody canceled an order, then it was essentially that the pizza was there for anybody who worked there because they couldn't exactly throw it out. But it was also that it was a hot and fresh pizza, so it was actually like, it's not contaminated or anything. Really, I kind of feel like if somebody did that to me where like they had placed an order for 15 pizzas and then canceled it because they, for whatever reason, didn't want it, saying that it's just a prank, I would honestly just pull the line of, yeah, sorry, we're having problems processing your return, you'll need to come into the store and I want to see this schmuck in person. And usually you would think it would be some kind of general rule of thumb to not mess with people that handle things that go in your body, whether it be medical or just straight up food. Do not make the people who do that day bad for your own personal entertainment. I don't know why this needs to be said, but it apparently does. Some of these I kind of feel like I've come across before already, but then again, there's also just a non-stop stream of douchebaggery of people doing like this. And for some reason, I'm not sure why people think that there's people hovering around checking to make sure that everything is going back to where it needs to be, even though for some reason the person that decided to put this heated chicken in here thought that for some reason it was good to put it next to the soap, because yes, you know, that'll definitely help keep that chicken perfectly good and not get it tainted or anything. How really hard is it to put something back where you got it? For some reason, I don't understand. People will be able to pick up carts exactly where they can find them, but when it comes to putting those things back, it's rocket science. And then you can apply that exact same thing to really any product that's sold in retail. And when it comes to retail shoppers, stupidity is ever evolving, and there isn't any idiot proofing that you can do enough that will actually finally get it to stop. And I can automatically know that somebody is this kind of stupid if either two things happen. They take 2 steps in and ask me what store they're in, me wearing the uniform with the store's logo, and them walking past 2 30-foot wide signs saying what store they're in, and the other one being this stuff. Honorable mention being somebody having absolutely no idea what to do with the card reader. Seriously, I have no idea why that's rocket science to some dum-dums, and if my work would let me have a body camera, you would just have a compilation of stuff. But with that is going to have to be it with the video. If you guys would like to be absolutely amazing, show your support, and see more videos like this one in the near future, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below to start up the wholesome internet discussions, and if you guys have not already, subscribe to the channel and turn on them notifications. I'll be sure to see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye.